Well, hello there, welcome to Pringle Racing, and we're having a break from MotoGP 25 to go back to VRider, the VR superbike game, and I'm trying to get some platinum times. As you see, I've done quite well so far on this side. I've got Assen to do in Barcelona, so we're going to try and get the platinum fastest laps on those ones. But before we do that, because there's a few others we have to do, but before we do that, we are going to have a quick race on Assen, because what I'm trying to do is that since I've been playing these other games, I have got slightly better on understanding the track. So you'll see here, I've got to do a 1:22.5 to get the platinum time, and I'm only doing a 1:26. So I thought I'd do a straightforward race first, just get used to this. It is hard to express the difference it is actually sat here while you do the VR game. Honestly, it is ridiculous. Yeah, just the feeling of this and leaning down is nothing quite like you get at the moment in the other games. It is really good, and I know we talk about you don't see the arms in this game. It's really, you do not even notice you're experiencing it. You're leaning in trying to get that bend, and as you can see, it's been a while since I've done so. I've jumped straight into a race. I want to look but I can't because I'm riding 100 miles an hour, so I'm just trying to here and use this lap to get used to a couple of times, see what I'm doing on here. So I'm pretty sure you go flat out all the way around here, and then I can brake. Now the trick with this game is to get control of your arms, because obviously I'm not using the controller, I'm actually using my arms like a pair of handlebars, which is really tricky and aches when you're holding them out in the air and you're not actually holding on to anything. So it's very tricky. We've got a bit too wide. So one of the things you've got to do here is just get used to smooth arm movements. Yeah, that's a real tricky, and I just wanted to get used to the track. Just don't touch the grass. Touch the grass is doomed. I thought I'd try Ducati as well, because the Kawasaki for me seems to be the most stablest and fastest, and most people that set the fastest times are doing a Kawasaki. But it's been a few months since I've been back on this game. Oh, I've gone well wide there. It's not that good. It'll overtake me. It really cuts the speed out. But this is probably the trickiest part here, this chicane here. I didn't do that too bad. Right. I've gone for a 3-lap race just to test this how it goes. So again, tuck it in. Let's see if I can catch these guys back up. And then hopefully at some point in this clip I am going to show you me getting the platinum time. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know how long it's going to take. This is the first race, this is the warm-up. You never know. You never know. I could get this in this race. I don't think so, because I'm way off the pace. Right. See, I've looked ahead and then the arms went the other way. It's really weird. Lean into it. You do not feel like you do lean on here, by the way. And again, it is, until you tried VR, it really is anything. Now I don't get sick at all with this. My brother, he tried this, he got sick immediately. Now I thought it was just because VR1 was quite sick. You can get used to the VR. So if it's something that you find you do get yourself sick with, try it in small stints, because I tell you now, you will get it. And one of the things we wanted to try with my brother, I just scratched the back of him, concentrate, don't talk. One thing I was trying with my brother was to see how we could improve his resilience to VR. Just work has never been the issue, so we're trying to do that. But the plan is to see if we can get him better, because he quite liked this game. He thought this was quite good. He had a first try attempt on it. Oh, I left that up. Oh, it cuts the speed so bad. Right, but he did feel sick after it. But it's one of those things you build up to it. So start off with smaller games, things like puzzling places. So if you're not a VR user, it's something you want to build up to. There's been mixed reviews on is the PSVR2 dead. I can tell you it is not. There are a ton of games, but when I got this ages ago, and I think I've mentioned this before in my previous clips, when I got the PSVR2, I got it for a load of other games, and the last one I tried out of the games that I purchased was Gran Turismo, and I wasn't expecting that to be as good as it was. And by the way, it's worth it just for the driving game. Gran Turismo in VR is ridiculous, but things like No Man's Sky, ridiculous. Yeah, so they're worth it for those two games alone. Plus then you got this one, and this one is not getting the love that it should be getting, because it is flipping amazing. I know it's doing pretty well on Quest, and I see the developers pushing this on Quest. I'm not doing too bad now, catching through here, getting the angle a bit right. But with the PSVR2 we get the full grid. Yeah, we get full 20 odd riders. Again, don't want to preach about that, but I get a full grid of riders. Don't get that ride 6. Someone say something. Yep. And I've got that little twitched it there. I'm going to do a separate clip about MotoGP 26. So I've heard some information about that, so I will leave that for that clip. I'll try and get something out over the weekend over this. But as you can see here, where am I? I'm 9th. Okay, it's not brilliant. And what times am I doing? I'm doing 1:27. That's horrendous. Okay, so I've got to get this down to 1:22. In fact, that was it. Okay, that was my 3 laps. That was quicker than I thought. Okay, so there you go. 9th place. That went by quicker than I thought. Right, okay, so let's see what I can do. And let's see, now I've got used to it, I can get a good time. Right, so we're going to stay on the Ducati because I want to see if I can do the Ducati. As you can see, I haven't done anything since last year, since July last year. And the time to go for is a 1:22.5. So we're giving the Ducati a go. We've got 5 laps, hot laps. Let's see how we can push it. Now we're going to speed through this slightly, just give you a little overcap how we did. So we bombed down on this thing. And we're coming back to the end now, just to let you show how it's going. This is my final lap. Because I'd just like to say, it did not come straight away. It wasn't like, oh, that was 30 seconds done. This took a while. They all have actually. But you do find you can learn to push it. And my arms, although they're tired, I get more steady. So I just want to show you the last end of my 5th lap. Again, thinking I was doing good. Look, I was coming around here, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm in green. I'm actually going to have the fastest lap. It's all gone green. I'm a good half a second faster. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. And then I braked it a little bit. Shouldn't have done it. Messed that up. Break it in. Cut the corner. Go. And there you go. Is that my best time? That was my best time by 1.5 seconds. So on the Ducati, let's have a look what I got. I got a 1:23.4. So I'm still like a full second off. Yeah? And even the best time in the Ducati, taking all the best times I did, was a 1:22.8. And I got to do a 1:22.5. So there's only one answer for it. I'm going to have to go back. Because as you can see there, I'm 12th. And look, everyone in the top, virtually one Ducati, are all the Kawasaki's. So I'm going to go back in there. Because I should be aiming for around about 4th or 5th place, I'm thinking. So that's what I want to go for. There's one of them I know I can't beat. So let's do this again now with the Kawasaki. Let's see how we do with that one. So we're on the Kawasaki. We've had a good run here. Okay, look at the time now. Now I've already set my pretty fastest time here. So look at this lap. We're coming along here now. So I want to just show you on this lap here. I am like a couple of 10 seconds. Look, just under a few 10 seconds. I'm pretty damn quick. So this is my first attempt, and I'm thinking I've got this in the bag, and I just messed that up. Then I've got back at it. Chicane, missed it. Oh. So I had a chance there. I had a chance to take it. But do you know what time I got? Do you want to have a look at it? You've got to do a 1:22.5, and I did a 1:22.582. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah? Oh. And all that tells me is I know I can do it. And so, here we go. Look at my time. I'm now in 9th place. I know I can get under that time. So we're going to give it a go. Here is my hot lap because I did crack it, but it did take me about 2 hours later. So here is my super duper fastest lap. Right. So we know that's the guy we've got to beat. Got to do the chicane well. That's a little bit of speed there, but it's okay. Right, tuck in. Keep my head down below. So you see I'm really tucked in this time. Right, and I brake just when I go past the barrier. Because if you get this right, you can see I've gone wide there, but I can go faster than on this edge. Now the idea here is to be smooth. You can go relatively fast. Listen to the engine. And like the other clips, I'm going to show you this without me talking, so you can hear the sound of me braking, and when you can hear the sound engine on here. Lean in, tuck it in, and flat out. The biggest trick here is that you can go flat out, but it's braking in time, but not enough for it to crash. Like I'm half a second faster already. So it's going to be cool. Get in, lean in. Right, okay, cool. Right. Lean it through. do this. Right. Get it. Right. It's not a bad layout. So far so good. I know I'm lost the position, but remember he's only just ahead of him. I've got the time. So I'm sticking with this. Now don't touch the grass. And I think I can get the last bit on the end here. Lean in. Here we go. Tucked in. My arm's starting to ache. Now if I hold this tight, keep my arm steady. Right, okay, I'm ahead of it. It's all down to the chicane. And that is perfect. That's all I need. That's all I need. 122.5. There you go. That's my fastest time. Right, I'm going to shut up now and let you listen to this one from the scratch. Here we go again. There you go, a 122. So this is the tricky bit. You don't want to lose the bend. To try and get a good start. Tuck in, and like I say, on the right hand side, it's the barrier on the right hand side. Just when it breaks off, that's where I start to brake. Cut in, and then try and keep the speed around here, and try and keep your stop. Try and not do side to side. It wants to be like one considerable movement, and then keep away from those edges. As in, go to the edges, but you can't go over them. Yeah, tuck it in. I'll get some speed here. I know I can go more. I can go fast on this one. Now, obviously, now that I've done the fastest lap, I'm going to do the endurance race as well, and see if I get there. But that means, looking at the times on the thing, I think there's only 8 people in the world that have got the platinum time at Assen, and I'm one of those. I've only just got it there, so I'm going to be, I think, 8th place now in the world. I think I'm going to be 8th. Because I'm pretty close. But I've got it, that's all I need. I forget how good this game is. I forget how different it is. I mean, if you compare the graphics visually now, when you look in this to Ride 6 or to Ride, you go, oh my god, the other one's superior. But it's totally different because you're immersive in the world. Everywhere I look, I can see all around me. It's not flat like you see here. It's something to be experienced, I can tell you that. And that alone makes up for everything that the other one does. Now, I'm amazed that Ride 6 didn't have a VR element to that. I just didn't get it. Why not? They have the mod, the Unreal Engine mod that you can do on PCs. So why can't they just make it part of the console toy? To me, it doesn't make any sense. And I know somebody said get a gaming PC. I may have to do that one day to try that, but I'll have to give that a go. But they're my times, as you can see. There you go. But it says if I'm doing better, I can get it down to 120.9. 120.9 if I got the best lap. So I'm losing valuable time. I can make that better, but it's all I need to get me my fastest time. So I'm in there, which I'm quite happy with. But if we look at the leaderboard, that puts me where I am in the leaderboard. I'm 8th. I thought it was. I was 8th place. But 120.9 would put me in 3rd place. If I can do a 120, I'm in 3rd place. Right, well, I'll get my endurance out rate soon, guys. Give that all a go. Let us know what you think. Have you tried VRider? What do you think of giving it a go? I tell you, it's worth it. It's a good laugh. Look out for my other clip. I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye.